The ground trembles. Buildings groan before collapsing into dust. Screams are swallowed by the chaos. In mere seconds, entire cities are wiped off the map. These are not just earthquakes. They are nature's most terrifying nightmares brought to life. Today we reveal the 5 most devastating quakes since 2010. Events so violent, they reshaped the earth and left nations in ruins. What you're about to see is pure destruction. These are the top 5 most catastrophic earthquakes ever caught on camera. Each one more terrifying than the last. And trust me, you won't believe what happens next. Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Number 5, 2017 Chiapas earthquake, Mexico. Magnitude 8.2. September 7, 2017, Mexico's nightmare begins. Out of nowhere, the earth convulses with terrifying force. An 8.2 magnitude monster strikes off the coast of Chiapas, shaking the land like never before. Buildings crack and crumble, streets rip apart, and terrified residents run for their lives. The deafening roar of destruction fills the air as nearly 100 lives are lost in the chaos. This wasn't just an earthquake. It was the most powerful quake Mexico had seen in over a century, and no one was prepared for the devastation it unleashed. Number 4, 2015 Gorkha earthquake, Nepal. Magnitude 7.8. April 25th, 2015. Without warning, the ground beneath Nepal begins to convulse violently. A massive 7.8 magnitude earthquake tears through Kathmandu, reducing centuries-old temples and entire villages to dust in mere seconds. The screams of thousands are drowned out by the deafening sound of collapsing buildings. Chaos reigns as terrified people run for their lives, only to be swallowed by the devastation. But the nightmare doesn't end there. High in the Himalayas, the quake unleashes a catastrophic avalanche on Mount Everest, burying climbers under tons of ice and rock. Nearly 9,000 lives are lost in the destruction, a disaster so powerful it left Nepal forever changed. Number 3, 2010 Mal earthquake, Chile, magnitude 8.8. February 27, 2010. Deep in the dead of night, an 8.8 magnitude monster awakens beneath Chile. The ground violently convulses for over 3 endless minutes, an eternity of destruction. Entire buildings sway like paper before crumbling into rubble. Roads crack open. Power lines explode in a storm of sparks. Terrified screams echo in the darkness as millions are jolted awake to a nightmare. But the horror isn't over. Just offshore, the ocean recoils, then strikes back with a vengeance. A massive tsunami surges toward the coast, swallowing entire towns in its path. Walls of water rip homes from their foundations, dragging everything and everyone into the abyss. Over 500 lives are lost in the chaos, marking one of the most terrifying disasters Chile has ever endured. And in its wake, only devastation remains. Number 2, 2023 Turkey-Syria earthquake, magnitude 7.8. February 6, 2023. Disaster strikes in the dead of night. Without warning, a violent 7.8 magnitude earthquake tears through Turkey and Syria, shaking the earth with unimaginable force. In an instant, entire buildings crumble like sandcastles, burying thousands beneath the debris. Families are trapped, their desperate cries muffled under tons of concrete and steel. The death toll climbs at an unthinkable speed, over 59,000 lives lost. Rescue workers battle against time, digging through the ruins with their bare hands, searching for survivors in a city reduced to dust. Each aftershock brings new terror, threatening to bury the living alongside the dead. A catastrophe of this scale hasn't been seen in decades, leaving behind a scar so deep, it will never fully heal. Number 1, 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami, Japan, magnitude 9.1. March 11th, 2011. Japan is about to face its worst nightmare. At 2:46 p.m., the earth convulses violently as a colossal 9.1 magnitude earthquake erupts beneath the Pacific Ocean. Buildings sway like trees in a storm, highways buckle, and the sheer force of the quake is so intense, it shifts the entire planet on its axis. But the true horror is yet to come. Beneath the ocean, a titanic wall of water begins to rise. Within minutes, a towering 40-meter tsunami roars toward the coast, swallowing entire towns in its path. Ships are tossed like toys, cars are swept away like paper, and thousands run for their lives, only to be consumed by the relentless wave. The devastation is unimaginable. Nearly 20,000 lives are lost. And then, another disaster unfolds. The Fukushima nuclear plant is crippled, triggering one of the worst nuclear crises in history. Japan will never be the same again. This wasn't just an earthquake, it was pure annihilation. These disasters are a chilling reminder of nature's raw, unforgiving power, leaving destruction, heartbreak, and loss in their wake. And today, our thoughts are with Thailand. As they face the devastation of their own earthquake, we stand in solidarity with those affected. To everyone who has lost their homes, their loved ones, you are not alone. In times like these, awareness is everything. Share this video, spread the message, and let's come together in support. Drop a namaste in the comments to send your prayers to Thailand. And if you want to stay informed on real-life disasters and survival stories, hit that subscribe button now. Stay safe, stay strong, and never take a single day for granted.